What's up, everybody? You're here with Kenny. I'm a clothing brand owner, and I own a brand called Chroma. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I was born and kind of raised in New York, but I was raised in Nigeria. And I moved to New York when I was 11, 2016, and ever since I've been here.
So what were you doing before the clothing brand?
Before I started my brand, I still am, but I used to I used to coach kids for soccer, like specially able kids. I also worked in a restaurant, and then yeah, that's pretty much what I did before.
So what was the first piece you ever made, and do you think it was good or bad?
The first piece I ever made was I made I made an outfit. I try to make outfits every time I make clothes, but I made a shirt kind of similar to the one I'm dropping, and then also a camo pant, shorts. First ever sample, I guess, or piece I ever made. You can see the difference between this and this. It's way different. This is a bit darker, this is a bit lighter, but even the name was different, because originally I wanted to do the brand with my friends, but we had different creative decisions. So I kind of parted ways with that, and I just said, okay, I'm gonna do my own shit. But yeah, pretty much. And then the shirt, it's the same thing as the ink blow shirt I'm dropping, but this was black, and it was blue, and then it had two lines at the sleeves. And then I didn't know what to put in the chest piece, but I did end up doing an Arnak symbol. But then a lot of people was like, oh, that's too religious, and I was like, okay. But yeah.
What was the moment you realized that this was an actual brand and not just a hobby?
I think the first time I had dropped something, and then it was 2 months after. One of my friends, she had sent me a video of some guy in Manhattan just wearing my shirt, and he was just walking down with a group of girls. I think they were going to the club. It was a Friday night. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. People are actually wearing my shit, And that made me happy, of course. But then I was like, yeah, actually, I could actually make this a, potential career for me.
Walk me through how a piece goes from an idea in your head to something someone can actually wear.
Before I make something, I always think about does this fit what I would wear, first off. And then from there, I go to I check what season we're in first. And with that being said, I go let's say right now it's getting hot and it's summertime, so I want to make I know people are gonna be wearing shorts, t-shirts, tank tops, just basic stuff that's not too it's not too hard to wear in the summertime. So I look at that and I draw it out in my sketchbook, and then from there I look for references and just different designs, what colors I want it to be, just reference all that, and then I send it to my manufacturer. And I make a sample. Sometimes I don't make a sample when I know stuff is gonna be when I know this is exactly what I want. I don't make a sample. I just go straight into bulk.
Where do you get your stuff made, and what was that figuring out like?
All my designs are made in China, Pakistan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those two are the most places I make my stuff. But right now I recently kind of parted ways with my manufacturing in Pakistan, because the thing about that Pakistan is they make the sample totally perfect, and then when it's time to make the bulk, it's kind of a little, some things are off, the quality is just way less than what it was in the sample.
What's part of the process that nobody sees?
Bro, honestly, I would say time, everything is time. You just gotta plan it. Don't realize the fact that this shit costs a lot of money. I just see some of my pieces, I'm like, damn, I didn't sell this much. I didn't meet my, price point. What did I do wrong? And I try to, do better. But people don't see that mental, that mental feeling, I guess.
How much did you spend total, you think? And where does the money actually go?
Bro, I spent I spent estimate probably at least 12K, if I'm being honest, throughout the whole process, throughout from start to right now. I think I spent over 12K. Everything goes into my manufacturer. Every money I get goes into my manufacturer. goes into the brand. It's just like a investment, you know, for a long-term purpose, you know.
What's the closest you've come to quitting?
Fucking hell. Probably last drop. The drop before this drop, I was like, bro, damn, bro. Like some stuff I was like very confident that I was like, yo, it's gonna sell. I'm gonna meet like every time I drop a piece, there's a certain amount of piece that I want to sell so I could meet, you know, my margins and all that. But like last drop, it was like a bunch of stuff was like, oh, like I was like, damn, it didn't really sell out that much, you know, it didn't meet my expectations. I thought people would like this better, you know. But you know, every time, honestly, almost every time I drop, I'm just like, bro, I can't. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like my mom is always like, yo, you're not making any money, you're not making any profit. Like I'm like, bro, I just started, you know. It's all a process, you know. But I think I'm too obsessed with it right now for me to quit. So I want to keep going.
What's something about running a brand that nobody warned you about?
Honestly, bro, like I know the money was gonna be like, you know, too much, but like not this much. Number one, the money. Also, like scams, like I've gotten scammed like 3 times now
By manufacturers?
by manufacturers, and I'm like, yo, like I paid this one. Actually, the bags that I have that I sold, I actually got scammed for like 900 at first to make like I wanted to make 30 of those. I got scammed like 900, bro. I was like, fuck, bro, and that was half of the payment. And then the other time I got scammed by like this one manufacturer. It was bullshit, bro. Like apparently they shipped my order, but like they shipped it. They didn't ship it, but like they said they shipped it. But like I was like, bro, I didn't really care that much.
Where did you find the manufacturers?
Most of them I found them through Alibaba. Sometimes they reach out to me on Alibaba and like it goes to WhatsApp. But like I say, like don't be like when you're looking at a manufacturer, you gotta be like very like I don't know, you gotta be very like detailed with them. Like you just gotta like know you trust them, because like some of them just be reaching out just to scam you. So don't put your faith into like, you know, every manufacturer you see.
If someone's wearing your stuff, what do you want them to feel?
If someone's wearing my stuff, I want them to feel like, honestly, just like you're like swaggy, but like at the same time just effortlessly swaggy, you know. Like you just want to be like on some chill vibe, you know. People like see my clothes, they're like, oh shit, that's a standout piece, that's a statement piece, but like he's not really like doing too much, you know. Like for example, like right now I have on this camo, but like it just goes well with the shirt and then the shoes. It's just simple, but like, you know, I want you to feel swaggy, happy, and just, yeah, you.
Who are you actually designing for?
Honestly, every time I design for myself, if I'm being honest, because everything I make, I want to wear it eventually. And like, sometimes I think my friends, like my friends have different styles that they have. And I'm doing like I actually made a deal with my other friend. Like he just modeled for me. I'm about to post the picture tonight. I told him, yo, I'm gonna make like different like specific like designs catered to like each of my friends' styles. So like him, he wears like this frames that he usually have, like silver kind of frames. And I was like, yo, I want to make frames just because of him. And then my other friend, you know, he has like this niche kind of style he has, and I want to, you know, make something for each and every single one of them.
What's a take that you have about the scene that might piss people off?
But if I'm being honest, I see a lot of clothing brands just doing the same shit. Like the sweatpants, the sweat shorts with like with the font, the logo font on the side. Bro, I saw like 3 different brands do like the same purple, yellowish kind of design. I'm like, bro, like, you know, you could switch it up. Like, just even if it's the same, like, kind of add something else to it. Like, I'm doing mine. I'm about to get my sample of sweat shorts, and if you see what I mean by like taking something that's trendy, but like adding your own spin to it, you know. So keep that in mind. I'll show you. You see once I get it.
What's overrated in the fashion game right now?
Salvage denim. God damn, bro. Like everybody's just abusing that, bro. Like I'm tired of. I've made a pair, but like there's still like something going on with my manufacturer. But like I made a pair of salvage denim, which I like. I very much like mine. But everybody just make the same salvage denim. Like, oh, this is just 12 ounce, this and that, this and that. Oh, it's sourced from this, it's sourced from that. I'm like, bro, yeah, we get it, but like, what's different about this? You know, it's not, doesn't like, everything is, the only difference that people always mention is just the fabric and where it's sourced from. But like, there's no like clear, like different designs and like how the denim is like structured, or, you know, just made. But like, I think salvage denim is like very, very overrated.
Where do you want to see this in 5 years? And like, what's like the dream?
Honestly, I want to be comfortable enough for me to like quit my job and like just do this full time. And after I've done this for like about like 10, 15 years plus, I want to start my own, like, you know, I want to open like a cafe or like a restaurant. And then from there, you know, just live life.
What'll make you feel like you actually made it?
I think when I start making a certain amount every month, for me to like not worry about, you know, going back to my 9 to 5, like just doing like, you know, I think when I start seeing people like wearing my stuff, like people that I would not even like, you know, realize, or like people that I won't expect to like wear my stuff, to start wearing my stuff, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy, like this person wear my stuff. Or like this person reach out to me to like, you know, buy my stuff, and I'm like, yo, I actually like made it, you know? Cause I think Khaled stylist, his stylist had reached out to me. I was like, yo, I like some of your pieces, like can I get it for like his tour? And I was like, yo, that's crazy, cause like I would never expect something like that to happen, you know? But eventually I did give him some pieces and he wore it on his tour and I posted it, so yeah.
All right, thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you so much. Those hoodies are actually like samples, obviously, but like I didn't really. The only difference about it, the only bad thing about the hoodies is it's just the fabric, because like I feel like polyester on it. And actually, this is inspired by like brand is kind of like inspired by like skate culture, music, comic, and just soccer. The tracksuit I made, this is how I sketched it out. So imagine this, and this, and that. Yeah. Pants, all the way down there. Like, bro, like, I want to make jerseys, jacket, bunch of cool shit.